Space is a dangerous place. Decommissioned satellites still carry propellants and fuels. And if they're struck by other objects, they can explode and collide with other satellites. In the low-gravity environment, the scrap scatters around the Earth's orbit in no time. Scientists are viewing the growth of these orbiting junk heaps with concern.
The main causes of space debris in the trackable size regime, that means larger than 5 to 10 centimeters, are explosions. So we had 200 explosions to date. The first one was in 1961. And such explosion fragments make up for about 50% of all the trackable objects we have up there.
Nearly 52 years ago, Sputnik was the first satellite to be fired into orbit. Since then, new ones have been launched every year. That's made the scrap heaps in space get even larger. Scientists now estimate there are some 600,000 orbiting objects over a centimeter in size. They range from burned-out rocket stages to screwdrivers accidentally dropped by astronauts making space repairs.
Okay, Sid, I am over on ESP3 on Amaral 8370.
The International Space Station, the ISS, has already had to take evasive action. But the Earth can't do the same. How can we lower the risk of space collisions in the future?
This is, for instance, done by performing burns of the engines to get rid of the remaining fuel, which otherwise could explode. A second possibility is what's called space debris remediation, that is really curing the problem, and that is done by taking mass from orbit, and this you do by, at the end of the mission, deorbiting your satellite, which will then most likely burn up in the atmosphere.
That's still a long way off, but a first step has been taken. Just like air traffic controllers, the space scrap experts want to know which objects are where in space and when. The European Space Agency plans to set up a surveillance system on Earth to track the junk. It will rely on technology that's already available.
Such a surveillance system would be consisting of ground-based radars mainly, and the ground-based telescopes, where the radars survey the lower orbital regimes, and the telescopes survey the wider orbital, the further out orbital regimes. And they have a sensitivity similar to those of the current US space surveillance network.
The Europeans are developing a comprehensive scrap database with their monitoring system. It'll be constantly updated and expanded to include smaller and further objects. So it will help in the effort to keep spacecraft clear of dangerous orbiting junk.